Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at ARM. It is time for another update, and on this chart on the long time frame we have been tracking this 1-2 setup that developed. Now it isn't guaranteed that we bottomed here in wave 2, but we did form a pretty nice 3-wave move in a correction in an ABC pattern. We reached the support zone, we reacted, and we created what is quite possibly a 5-wave move to the upside, actually, in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we could even be looking for a correction in a wave 2. Now, overall, another thing on the long time frame, we would overall be tracking a leading diagonal that is forming here to the upside. So this could be a 5-wave move, but it would only be within an internal A wave, and then we would be looking for a wave B and then a C wave to complete the following 3rd wave to the upside. And we need to be careful because the A wave could be also a 3-wave move, as it is here, A, B, C. It also could be the case here, A, B, C, then this would be an A wave up, we could get the B wave down here, and then the C wave. You get the idea. There is a lot of risk after forming the next movement to the upside in this area, but overall we didn't even really break above the previous wave B high. We are still within the resistance area, and we could realistically still push back down in the wave 2 and even reset it. That would be one of the possible scenarios, and even probable if we actually don't hold the support here for the wave 2. Now, apologies. Here, as I was saying, we are tracking what could be a 5-wave move to the upside. So since we already started a pretty significant correction, we are looking especially at the area here in white for wave 2 bottom in between $126.7 down to the $94 level at the 78.6% retracement. Now, I also provided you this additional support in the green scenario, where we would instead be tracking a series maybe of 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 setups that would allow direct continuation with a much more shallow support, or a much more shallow correction, let's say. And yeah, it seems we did hold the support levels so far. I know we briefly broke the support, but that was quite a brief break. We didn't invalidate anything even for this 1-2 setup, and we reversed back into the support zone quite quickly. So I would say that remains completely valid. Now, in the previous video, I suppose we were somewhere around this area because I provided you this resistance zone, and it did hold, it did create the additional low and allows now this to be considered a pretty nice wave C in 5 waves to the downside. But on the upside side, I have to say we quite possibly formed here another 5-wave move with the 1-2, then this would be the 3rd wave, 4th wave, and then the 5th, and then we went back in a correction, so possibly completed an additional 1-2 setup here, where the support zone would have been between the $137 down to the $130 at the 78.6% retracement, which completely overlaps with the larger 78.6% retracement. So this could be realistically the beginning of the larger move to the upside. It could even be the bottom of this wave 2, because even though we didn't quite reach the support zone that we have here in white, it got quite close. Maybe a distortion caused it not to actually reach it. Maybe it needed another 4-5 here, very tiny one, and it just didn't get it, but that would be completely fine. I am okay with considering this the wave 2 bottom as well, but we still need to be careful because this could still turn into a larger correction, where in this wave B we so far completed the A wave up, B wave down, and then this could be the C wave up, completing a wave B, and then we could turn back down in the C wave and reset this wave 2. So overall, I am not even going to focus necessarily here on the larger support zone in green. Instead, we have the small one if we break below the 78.6% retracement, we will very likely push lower into the support zone, and an area of resistance that I would be looking for would be between the $141 up to the $158 level. So this would be for a wave B, and considering that we formed here the A wave up, the B wave down, and we are now in the C wave, I would be looking for an ideal target at the 100% extension of the wave A at $147.5. So technically we are within a support zone even now, and this could be a setup to follow for you. Even at this point, maybe we get another small one too here, who knows. But if you really are interested and don't have a position on this chart, this may be the last opportunity to get it at these prices. We don't have any confirmation that we certainly are going lower, because here in the green interpretation, this could push much higher very quickly, I might add. So for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.